Hi, I'm Neil Adams, former world champion and two-time Olympic silver medalist. And I wanted to take a moment to talk to you about evidence-based coaching. Now, in my many years of coaching at different levels, I have seen the evolution of the competitive coach, not to mention the funding bodies surrounding the top levels. Needless to say, at times, it can be frustrating. Trying to get the best from an individual athlete whilst taking care of a team of individuals, as well as satisfying a criteria set out by the NGBs, as well as the country's sport funding bodies. It's a tough ask, and each one is screaming out for transparency. I have to admit, I'm an old school coach who looks for attitude towards work, quality, not quantity. And not necessarily skill or natural talent. Sure, they help, but it will only go so far, and then the work has to kick in at some point. Now that's where the attitude takes you through. Now my strong point is as a technical coach, so I'm pretty confident I can get the athlete there. But how do I show them their progression? How do I present to the national and funding bodies that the work is well working? The tools such as Athlete Analyzer can create a common language amongst all those stakeholders where communication of the goal and progression is transparent. It can also help the coach find patterns of play. For example, before my defeat by Gilbert of France at the British Open in 1978, I was a Tachiwaza man. Now I didn't really think my groundwork or lack of was going to get me into trouble. That fight, fortunately, although I didn't think so at the time, changed my whole game plan. Now with the right coach reading the right information on a tool such as Athlete Analyzer, who's to say that the weakness in my groundwork at the time wouldn't have been caught before the fight, and I could have been stronger sooner. So coaches, I urge you to have a look and consider using evidence-based coaching to use as part of your arsenal of coaching tools.